Dr. Seuss's Hooray for Diffendoofer. I've always lived in my city. My friends all live here too. We go to Crawford Elementary School. We're happy that we do. Our school is on a corner with a big parking lot. It looks like any other school, but we suspect it's not. I think we're learning lots of things not taught at other schools. Our teachers are remarkable. They make up their own rules. Miss King teaches listening. Miss Meach teaches smelling. Miss Hernandez teaches laughing, and Mrs. Bensler teaches yelling. Miss LaForge teaches tying knots and bandanas and noodles, and how to tell chrysanthemums from miniature poodles. Miss Gravatt teaches all the ways a pigeon may be peppered, and how to put a saddle on a lizard or a leopard. My teacher is Miss Buster. She's as bouncy as a flea. I'm not certain what she teaches, but I'm glad she teaches me. Look, look, she chirps, I'll show you how to tell a cactus from a cow, and then I shall instruct you why a hippo cannot hope to fly. She even teaches frogs to dance, and pigs to put on underpants. One day she taught a duck to sing. Miss Buster teaches everything. Of all the teachers in our school, I like Miss Buster the best. Our teachers are all different, but she's differenter than the rest. We have a principal. Her name is Mrs. Conley. She is the very saddest woman. At times it's even scary. She mumbles, "Are they learning this and that and such and such?" Her face is wrinkled as a prune from worrying so much. She breaks a lot of pencil points from pushing down too hard, and many dogs start barking when she mopes around the yard. We think she wears false eyebrows. In fact, we're sure it's so. We've heard she takes them off at night. I guess we'll never know. But we know she likes Miss Buster and all the rest of all the teachers. She treats them like a queen. She's always there to spot them when they're on the trampoline. There are many other people who make Crawford run. They are utterly amazing. I love every single one. Miss Lonnie always knows what to do when we've got the sniffles or the flu. One day I had a splinter, so she bandaged me from head to toe. Mr. Andy, our custodian, has fashioned a machine, a super duper flooper do. It keeps the whole school clean. Our music teacher, Miss Vogel, makes bagpipes out of straws and socks. Our art instructor, Miss Smith, the tease, paints pictures hanging by her knees. In technology with Mr. Madden, we learn to make strawberry jelly. In gym class at Mr. Marshall we stare as he lifts elephants in the air. Mr. Lopez is our librarian. He hides behind the shelves and often cries out louder when we're reading to ourselves. We have 3 cooks they all like to munch, who merrily prepare our lunch. They make us hot dogs, beans, and fries, plus things we do not recognize. And as they cook, they sing their song, not too short and not too long. Roast and toast and slice and dice, cooking lunch is oh so nice. We were eating their concoctions, telling jokes and making noise, when Mrs. Conley appeared and howled, "Attention, girls and boys!" She began to fuss and fidget, scratch and mutter, sneeze and cough. She shook her head so hard we thought her eyebrows would come off. She wrung her hands, she cleared her throat, she shed a single tear, then sobbed, "I've something to announce, and that is why I'm here. All schools for miles and miles around must take a special test to see who's learning such and such, to see which school's the best. If our school does not do well, then it will be torn down, and you will all have to go to school in dreary Flobbertown." "Not Flobbertown!" we shouted, and we shuddered at the name, for everyone in Flobbertown does everything the same. It's miserable in Flobbertown. They dress in just one style. They sing one song. They never dance. They march in single file. They do not have a playground, and they do not have a park. Their lunches have no taste at all. Their dogs are scared to bark. Miss Buster rose. "No big deal," she said. "You've learned the things you need to pass that test and many more. I'm certain you'll succeed. We've taught you that the earth is round, that red and white make pink, and something else that matters more. We've taught you how to think." "I hope you're right," sighed Mrs. Conley. She shed another tear. "The test is in 10 minutes, and you're taking it right here." We sat in shock and disbelief. "Oh no," we moaned. "This is really scary." They were even more unhappy than unhappy, Mrs. Conley. But then the test was handed out. Yahoo! We yelled, Yahoo! For it was filled with all the things that we all knew we knew. There were questions about noodles, about poodles, frogs, and yelling, about listening and laughing, and chrysanthemums and smelling. There were questions about other things we'd never seen or heard, and yet we somehow answered them, enjoying every word. 1 week later, after lunch, Mrs. Conley meandered in. We'd never seen her smile before, but now she wore a grin. She soon began to giggle, then her giggle grew by half, and then it really happened. Mrs. Conley began to laugh. You saved our school! You saved our school! She jubilantly roared. We've got the very highest score. She wrote it on the board. Miss Busters did some cartwheels till her face turned cherry red. She bounded up to Mrs. Conley and kissed her on the head. Hooray! Hooray! She shouted. I'm so proud I cannot speak. So she did another cartwheel and she kissed her on the cheek. Ahem, ahem, puffed Mrs. Conley. You all deserve a bow. I thus declare a holiday. It starts exactly now. Because you've done so splendidly in every sort of way, this day forever shall be known as Crawford Cougar Day. And furthermore, I promise I won't ever wear a frown, for now I know we'll never go to dreary Flowertown. Then we held a celebration. There was pizza, milk, and cake. Like everyone, I ate too much and got a belly ache. We laughed and whooped and hollered the entire school day long. Then we all sang triumphantly the Crawford Cougar song. We are the wise, confident students of Crawford K-5. We will graduate from high school. For college we will strive. On our way every day we will do our best. Every minute there's no limit. We'll weather every test. There's nothing stopping us. We'll rise to any height. We are the Crawford Cougars and we're proud. Together we unite. Crawford Cougars. Crawford Cougars. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Students, this is Mrs. Conley, and I expect you to do your very best on the CSAP. I know your teachers have worked hard to fill your head full of all of the information and thinking that you need to do your best. I believe in you. I expect your very, very best, hardest work, and know that I will be so proud of you. Good luck on CSAP. I can't wait to see all that you've learned.